some pretty interesting things that I haven't heard other talk show hosts talk about the article that was in the Business Journal. Bring us up to speed on what was revealed a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, we're talking about the machinists and Boeing as well. Just, I mean, when you talk unions, that's what you talk about generally here in Puget Sound. And Tom Buffenbarger, who is the head of the national union, he's the guy that helped kind of push this new contract issue to the fore. He forced the vote the first time, and then he forced the second vote against the locals' wishes on this. He actually has said a couple of weeks ago, and then the Business Journal, kind of expounded on it over the weekend, that he said, and it was pretty clear to him, that Washington State was not going to be in the running for the 777X.
He also thought the vote would go the other way.
Yes, he didn't expect the second one to go the way it did. But yeah, there was kind of a revelation. Everyone kind of assumed that Washington was at least guaranteed a spot into the finals. So you get a bye for the quarterfinals and the semifinals. And this is an indication that he believed that Washington was not going to be on that final list of the 22 states. Had the Boeing machinists not kind of eaten that bitter pill and accepted this contract.
Where do they end up? Who do you think was number one? Who do they think will go to?
I'm not sure if he had an indication of that, but there was a lot of love for St. Louis, especially considering
California.
Well, so Long Beach was one of the plants because it obviously is McDonnell Douglas property down there in the old days before the merger, and they were still building the C-17 down there, but that was running its life expectancy for the C-17 is kind of nearing the end, kind of like the 747. But there was a lot of love for St. Louis because that's a lot closer to the Chicago headquarters. It's also the head of where their defensive and space part of the Boeing's properties are as well, and there have been some movement